Good day, you're welcome again to Peace Online Basic Chemistry, and today we'll be looking at the final part of the introduction by looking at the topic branches of chemistry. This tells you what chemistry entails, as well as various studies that you can draft out of the study of chemistry. When we talk about the major branches of chemistry, they are traditionally 5 and have been listed on the slide you're looking at. We have the inorganic chemistry, we have the organic chemistry, we have the physical chemistry, analytical chemistry, and the biochemistry. Talking about the organic and inorganic chemistry, they are just like words and opposites. Compounds in chemistry are majorly classified into 2 based on the presence or absence of CH bonds, that is carbon-hydrogen bonds. Compounds containing these carbon-hydrogen bonds are termed organic compounds, while those compounds in which they are absent are termed inorganic compounds. Hence, the study of those compounds which contain carbon-hydrogen bond is called organic chemistry, and the study of those compounds in which this carbon-hydrogen bond is absent are termed inorganic chemistry. Next is the physical chemistry. This branch of chemistry bridges chemistry and physics. In this branch of chemistry, physical laws are applied to chemical reactions and measures the rate and dynamism of chemical reactions. So when we talk about chemistry being the study of the changes that matter undergoes, physical chemistry is the branch that sees to these reactions and their principles. Again is analytical chemistry. This branch of chemistry is the study of the composition of matter. It measures the contents of matter quantitatively, as well as determine what these contents are. Hence, in able to achieve this, it develops tools and methods to be able to measure and determine chemical compounds in a substance. Here we see another bridge between chemistry and another pure science, which is biology, and this branch of chemistry is called biochemistry. This studies the chemical reaction that takes place in living organisms, plants and animals, and these reactions have been explained in chemical terms. In addition to these major traditional 5 branches of chemistry, there are other sub-branches of chemistry which are drawn out of these major branches. We have the sub-branches for organic chemistry, for inorganic chemistry, physical chemistry, analytical chemistry, and the biochemistry. So starting with organic chemistry, we have 5 major branches, sub-branches of organic chemistry. We have the medicinal chemistry. This deals with developing, designing, and synthesizing of medicinal drugs. We also have polymer chemistry, studies the synthesis and production of polymers and their uses. The physical organic chemistry, which brings the relationship between the structure and the reactivity of organic molecules together. Organometallic chemistry studies compounds, organic compounds, which contain metal bonds, carbon metal bonds, CM bonds. Stereochemistry studies the spatial arrangement of atoms in molecules and the effect these have on their chemical and physical properties. Inorganic chemistry can also be divided into 5 major sub-branches. We have the bioinorganic chemistry. This studies the reaction between metal ions with living tissues, especially their direct effect on enzyme activity. Here we see organometallic chemistry again. As we have explained, it studies the compounds containing metal-carbon bonds. Here we also have nuclear chemistry. This is the study of radioactive substances. Solid state chemistry. It studies the synthesis, the structure and properties of solid materials. We also have geochemistry. This is the study of chemical composition and the changes in natural phenomena like the rock, the minerals, atmosphere of the earth, and also celestial bodies. Analytical chemistry is majorly divided into three sub-branches. One is the forensic chemistry. This is applied in crime investigation using chemical principles, techniques, and methods. Bioanalytical chemistry. This is the examination, the analysis, the quantitative and qualitative measures of biological samples like the blood, the urine, to detect the presence of chemical substances. Environmental chemistry. This studies the changes and the biochemical changes in our environment, the water, soil, and atmospheric environment. Physical chemistry. Its sub-branches are photochemistry. From the name, studies the chemical changes initiated by light rays. Chemical kinetics, studying the rates, dynamism, mechanism of reactions. Spectroscopy, studying the effect of electromagnetic rays on matter, since each matter has a unique reaction or response to electromagnetic waves. Surface chemistry studies the reaction that happens on surfaces of substances like chromatography, colloid formation, catalysis, and adsorption. Lastly is quantum chemistry. This uses mathematical approach to describe motion and interaction of subatomic particles. The last but not the least is biochemistry. Its sub-branches can be divided into one, genetics. This studies your genes, the various genes and hereditary transfers from parent to child. Another is pharmacology. This studies the mechanism of drugs and what drugs do in living organisms. Another is molecular biology. This studies the different types of your DNA, the RNA, and the protein biosynthesis, the relationship between systems of a cell. The fourth is the clinical biochemistry. This studies what diseases causes in your body, the chemical composition of your body, and the biochemical processes of your body. Lastly is agricultural biochemistry. This studies chemistry occurring in plants, animals, and microorganisms. In conclusion, having looked at the branches, the 5 major branches and the sub-branches of these major branches in chemistry, we can go back to the part 1 of this introduction and begin to understand that there is a very huge overlap between chemistry and other science subjects. And hence, we can say conclusively that chemistry is rightly called the central science. As we come to the end of introduction to chemistry, I would want to remind you that chemistry happens all around you. So you could observe the happenings around you and you could make your comments on the comment section about the things you have seen around you and have understood it to be chemistry. Next, we will be going into basic topics in chemistry. And I would like you to like, as well as send to your friends who might be in need of this chemistry subject, so that as we go along, they as well would benefit from it. Thank you. Bye.